What's up, everybody? It's Ronnie George, your real estate resource. So today we're talking about a couple things. Something that a lot of agents face, and it's really lack of focus and lack of clarity on what they're doing, why they're doing it. So I wanted to chat with you a little bit about how we can overcome those things and why it's so important that you should really have an idea of exactly who you want to be, what you can offer, and what you're even known for. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple things that I feel that are really going to help you define your direction in your real estate career and help you overcome all those slumps that you're going to face along the way when you get burnout and you wonder why you're even doing this in the first place. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So number one, I've written them down, so I'm going to go ahead and look. Narrow down who you want to be. So I'm going to talk about that. I don't know why the TV's turning on. So let's talk about who you want to be. Or yeah, let's talk about who you want to be. When I say who you want to be, it comes down to a couple things. Who do you want to be known for? When people think real estate and think your name and think your brand or your company, you really want to understand the perception that you're trying to build in this person's mind. There's so much when it comes to marketing and real estate that it's based upon perception and so much psychology involved with it. So let's go into that a little bit deeper. So when I think of real estate and I think of, Joe Blow in my area, if I don't know who he is, I'm not really going to have a clue of what to associate him with. So I'm going to naturally see whatever branding and marketing and imagery that he associates with himself, because I'm going to naturally believe that to be true, and then I'm going to have to convince myself that it's not true based upon other knowledge and information that I gather. That's just the way the human psychology works. It's easier for us to naturally believe something as opposed to disbelieve it. We have to believe it and then prove to ourselves that it's not really true. So know that when it comes to branding, marketing, and imagery, what you represent yourself as is what people will see you as. So think about your branding, think about your messaging, think about who you want to be, how you want to deliver that to other people, and what the perception is that you're building in other people's mind. You have to be very conscious of that. Whether you want to represent luxury properties, investment properties, a certain subdivision, whatever it is, you want to stay consistent with that, because people love consistency. They don't want to think. They want to make every time they see you, it doesn't want to be like, what are they doing now? It's a cognitive ease. The easier you make it to understand and process for a person, the easier they're going to keep engaging with your information. You have to be consistent with it. So let's go to number two. What do you want to be known for? Essentially, this ties into a couple things. When someone thinks of you, your branding, your marketing, your imagery, what are you known for? Is it your style? Is it the way that you advertise? Is it your demeanor, the videos that you make, the content that you put out, the advertising that you do? I mean, there's a number of things that you can sit back and think about, like, what is it that you are known for when it comes to real estate? You have to really think about these things, put them all into place, like write it down. What do I want to be known for? And don't be something that you're naturally not. I really want you to sit back and align with what you truly are as an individual and what you really feel that you naturally are. If you're not aggressive, then don't try and be aggressive. Don't fake it till you make it. You have to be who you are. If you're a genuine, nice, sincere person, then be genuine, nice, and sincere. You don't have to change yourself to be someone you're not, because the more transparent and clear you are, the better people are going to relate to you, because they're going to see who you naturally are. If you're not someone, don't try and be someone else. Hope that makes sense. All right, so what do you want to be known for? Again, really want to write that down. What do I want to be known for? Is it my advertising? Is it my style, my branding, my imagery, my aggressiveness, the systems that I use, the colors on my business card, whatever it is? You have to figure that out and align it with who you are. All right, and the last one. Why should people work with you? So who, what, and why. Why should people want to work with you? When it comes to why, this is essentially your value proposition. This is where you assert your value and really separate yourself from the competition by saying, here's why I'm better than so-and-so. And so many people get scared to say that they're better than someone else when it comes to real estate. It's not talking negatively about someone, but if you know that you can do something better, then champion that. You are your own spokesperson when it comes to real estate. So you really want to dive into why you feel that someone should work with you. And you don't want to just talk about listing things. You want to talk about the benefits that it's going to be able to provide to that person. It's like, well, when you work with me, you're not only going to get X, Y, and Z, you're going to get this, 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 and this. So like, if you work with me, you're going to have a real estate agent that's dedicated to your every need, who's not going to send you properties that you don't want to see. You're going to have someone who's on your side, who actually cares about what you're looking for, why you're looking for it, and I'm actually going to help you find that property. You're not just a number to me. You're a person, you're a family, you're an individual. I'm here, I represent your values. That's why you want to work with me. Something like that, that kind of ties into exactly why they should work with you. That's a benefit. It's like, well, what's the benefits of working with you? It's like, well, I have an extensive database of contacts that I'm going to be able to get in front of your property. They don't like to browse through markets. They only come through me, so I have that connectivity. So you can sell like your connection with people that always buy, whether it's investors or stuff like that. Or you can be talking about when it comes to buyers. You can be talking about your company. It's like, well, when you work with me, you're going to be working with not only an aggressive real estate agent, but a company that fully backs their agent and their interests, who supports us in our marketing, our branding, our advertising. So we operate as a team to not individually push your property, to collectively push your property. So don't feel that you're just hiring me, you're hiring a group of individuals. So it's really selling your benefit. But again, that really comes into your benefit, and you really need to write those down. And you really need to dig deep, do those thinking exercises, and try and figure out, why does someone even want to work with me, or why should they work with me? So those are my three main thoughts to really help you understand and navigate the waters of real estate, and really identify who you are, who you want to be, getting your branding aligned, becoming someone that someone is going to want to know and to want to work with. And a side note, if you've made it this far, when it comes to branding, be the individual and the person in the company and the style and the logo that people want to align themselves with. Make it easy for other people to want to be able to say, yeah, I work with so-and-so. Because remember, people want to look cool and look smart and sound cool, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, people want to pat themselves on the back because they make good decisions. So if you are someone who's aggressive and motivating and doing all the right things, it's going to be easier for someone to want to align with you and say, oh, so-and-so is my agent. So step up, elevate your game, be that person that someone can naturally want to align with, and I hope that's helped. That's all I got for you today.